Tsunami warnings issued following a 7.6 magnitude earthquake. It struck off the country's northeastern coast about 30 miles below sea level.
This video shows shaking in stores and apartments. Local reports say that the nuclear power plants are conducting safety checks now. The government has issued evacuation orders for tens of thousands of people who live near the coastline. NBC News meteorologist Bill Karins joins us now. Bill, tell us more about the location of this massive quake and how it could continue to affect the mainland of Japan.
Yeah, scary evenings. That's when it happened, right around the dinner hour, roughly, in areas of Japan. So it was dark out, everything shook. And this was a strong earthquake. This is a region that gets a lot of strong earthquakes, so that's not the surprising part. So this happened very close to northern portions of Japan. It was at 9:15 this morning, East Coast time. And that magnitude 7.6 is pretty high on the scale. When you get ones that are above 8, that's extremely rare. We get a couple 7s every year across the globe. And so when this went out, it's so close to the coast that the Japanese Meteorological Agency immediately has to issue those tsunami warnings, because this close to the coast only takes about 15 minutes for if a tsunami was produced to get to the coast. That's not a lot of time for people to rush inland. So they heard the sirens going off, and then they immediately got to higher ground. We have not heard any reports of any tsunamis. So, because it was 7.6, the Japanese Meteorological Agency said up to 10-foot tsunamis possible. 10-foot tsunami is like devastating. I've seen reports of anywhere between 1 to 2 foot waves, and that's it. I've not seen any reports of any destruction whatsoever. In some cases, people are now returning back to their homes because it's been that long enough gap that we no longer expect a powerful tsunami. So as far as that depth went, about 31 miles, it's shallow, but for big tsunamis, typically you look for them to be a little more shallow than that, maybe as much as 20, 10, or even 5 miles in depth. So that likely helped that it was just deep enough. And how frequent is it to get one this strong? So this is every year. The 7.0 to 7.9, we get about 20 of those on our planet. The 8.0s are the ones, are very rare. We only get about 3 of those a year, guys. So very scary. The all clear hasn't been given yet, but there's no indications whatsoever that there's any big tsunami. There's no threat to the Aleutian Islands. There's no threat to the west coast of the United States or Hawaii either. So again, tsunami threat looking much better. Now we just have to wait and see how bad the damage is in Japan itself from the actual earthquake.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.